you're going to earn these yards. You're going to take some hits. Nice job delivering that message.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. He looks that one in nicely. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. To throw, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. We saw that there on the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Looking to scramble. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. 1st quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Lagway. Lets it fly on the move. Fires the pass, intercepted.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to buy time. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. Going up top on first down. Makes a connection. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The offense set for a first down play. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Now adjusting. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Go straight ahead. This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. We've got a timeout from the kicking team.
Timeout, Florida.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Trying to get to it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Terrific job not just settling for the negative play and getting it to the running back.
Yeah, and you're supposed to go through your progressions, and you're obviously wanting to attack down the field and make a big play, but a lot of times when you dump it off to the running back, he can make something happen. And you're right, get something positive out of it instead of taking a sack.
And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They're bringing heat. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, we know down here when you're throwing into the end zone, the windows are so small. Ball gets tipped like that. There are a lot of defenders lurking around. The QB's lucky that one wasn't picked.
Looking for space to the left. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Running back goes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're lining up to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Gators in the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Flagway. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 30. Afterburners coming. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some...
The 18.
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in this one. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll let it go down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. It's one thing not to believe in punting, but to go for it that deep in your own end and give away a 1st and goal, that's just reckless. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work.
Carolina.
It's on the board.
Number 27.
The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Extending the play. Fires to the wideout. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. South Carolina, 12.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
Number 4 sets a kickoff.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Gators sending the offense back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get more.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks.
He wants to go deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick-6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that clean, you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib.
Going for it all. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to.
Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Dances away to buy time. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the 4th down. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him.
Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense. Throw to the end zone, picked off. This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball as well.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got a man. It's Bennett. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting to run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Using his feet to buy time. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He's loose. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Buying some time. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Awesome awareness by the D lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there and get the sack, so he slowed himself down, got his hands in the air, plucks it out of mid-air, keeps his balance, and takes it in for 6.
No, he's short. And I tell you what, the QB, you see down this area, it's so short. You only got a couple yards you got to get. He thought he could get it, went downhill, tried to get there, but the defense says no, sir.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the 2nd half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Looking to the big tight end. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Sellers. He lobs one high down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands and the ball squirted out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find...
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in. It's Henson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the move, he fires. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Forced out of the pocket. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Dances away. He caught it. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown has ensued.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage.